So today I'm talking about one laptop. I mean, there are tons of reviews in YouTube, but this is something a different requirement I had. So I'm an industrial designer, and I do digital design also. Means my requirements are like both digital design softwares like Figma, Photoshop, Illustrator, and then my industrial design products, I mean softwares like SolidWorks, KeyShot. So these are kind of strange requirement, because for the first one, MacBook is a very good product, but for the second one you need to have a Windows one. So you can run SolidWorks on MacBook, but from my experience it was not so pleasing. So hence also having a good graphics card, good GPU with a very good TGP makes a lot of sense for this 3D applications. So when I was searching for all the with those requirements, I came across this Acer Helios 3000. So this has let's see, this is RTX card, 3060 watt it has, and an i7 processor, and it does the job very well. I mean, I've been using it for both SolidWorks, Photoshop, Figma and everything. So whatever the requirement I had, it's satisfactory, I would say. I mean, more than satisfactory, is the best whatever I've seen. So coming to the design, it's lightweight. I mean, that's one great thing about this laptop, but at the same time it's not a plasticky feel. You can feel this is a metal, that coverage at the top, and also the edges are quite strong. There is a feel of a quality plastic all around, and the metal is adding one thing is the stability, and second thing is the aesthetics. So it's good. Particularly, I'm not a fan of this kind of edgy designs. I mean, whatever the product I design, so I usually avoid sharp corners, because I give more emphasis on the ergonomics and the safety thing. So edgy design is usually, because my industrial design, whatever I do is a healthcare product, so there we don't have any this kind of sharp edges, but that's a personal thing. However, I actually like the way the heat vents have been put together. I mean, it's quite asymmetric, and the slots are well balanced visually also, and functionally too. So it's a very nice design feature. At the same time, you can see this, it appears very thin, but they've smartly handled the thermals. So for the Helios, Acer uses metal fins. So metal means this is a better thermals. So they don't use plastic fins. That's one thing I was looking for when I'm buying a laptop, because thermals matters a lot, because I run SolidWorks for more than 10 hours a day. Yeah, I mean, I was using a desktop earlier, but these days I'm finding mobility is much more desired than your desktop or something, because not just the SolidWorks I said, right, I'll be working. Meanwhile, some project I get, so it requires Figma, right? So you can work on Figma or Sketch in the desktop also, but in the digital design, what happens is like you need to have little mobility. I mean, your brain generates better idea if you are in a different environment. So I can take this anywhere I want. I mean, I can take and go out and sit in my garden or in the farm and then design. So that's why the mobility makes a lot of sense for a digital design one. So most of the digital design guys carry a MacBook, but in my case, I will be doing that, and same time I may get to work on some SolidWorks model, or maybe I have to render on KeyShot. So some machine. So that's a very strange requirement, but in that regard, this Helios is the best one. So let's come back to how it is laid out. Yeah, I can see here. So one important thing I liked about this laptop is the screen. This is 100% RGB and it's a matte screen. And what I observed is this color, generation of the color, whatever it shows, it's almost similar to the screens in the iMac, and the whatever you see on the screen, when I printed it, it's actually matching. Screen is the matte finish. That means like anti-reflection. So it's a very good thing. I mean, a lot of people may argue a glossy screen, sounds better for a digital design. But in my opinion, I feel the matte one is better because, that reflections, whenever the background reflections or the light reflection happens on your screen, it's more disturbing. So that's one thing. Let's see the screen once again. So the screen is 144 Hertz and 3 milliseconds response time, which is pretty good. And let's come to the keyboard layout. This is where I have a little bit of problem because I feel this keyboards or the keys are little smaller. Compared to my old Dell laptop, it was in workstation, so it had a very broader keyboard layout. But that's okay because that's one compromise you have to make it on this real estate. However, the best thing about this laptop is the trackpad. I've used a lot of Windows laptops, but I never found any trackpad which is actually worthy to use. So whereas this one is quite smooth, response is also pretty good, and actually I don't need a mouse now. My earlier that MacBook Air, I was extensively using the trackpad for all my work. I've never used mouse in that one. So here also, it's not so big, but it's very functional. So actually like that one. And other important thing about is the webcam. So it's very mediocre. It's not even enough for your Zoom call. Just a 7.9 megapixel one, I guess. But it's okay. It's not up to standard of whatever the the good laptops which lot of meetings use. So hence that's one thing. They talk something about this immersive gaming audio. This I'm not sure because this audio is literally not even satisfactory. Anyway, I don't use loudspeaker. I'll be using a headphone all the time, so it never mattered to me. Coming to the performance, this is a killer machine. So the SolidWorks runs so smooth. KeyShot runs flawlessly. Photoshop, Figma, Sketch, everything runs so nice. So when it comes to my requirement, this machine is meeting all my demands. The screen is perfect. The color recreation or the to the physical world is perfect. The anti-reflection is there. It handles any types. My SolidWorks files are like quite heavy. The bigger assemblies, it loads really nice. I don't need to use that lighter assembly or all those features. It works perfectly. KeyShot is running well. I can run KeyShot and SolidWorks together. So and same time I can actually open multiple Figma tabs. So it's a kind of like a supercomputer for me now, which is not happening in other laptops. And I haven't tested any games yet because I have an Xbox, so I'm not a fan of Xbox, but anyway, I need to install some games here. But yeah, for that you have a lot of reviews on YouTube how this machine handles the games. But RTX, so RTX 3060 with Core i7 is a killer combination, no doubt in that. And another important feature which I like, is lightweight. It's 2.3 kilos, and if you look at the thickness, yeah, you can actually feel like how thick it is compared to a phone. It's not that much. It's not even, you can't compare with a MacBook. But I find it as a very highly mobile monster. So it will do your job, anything and everything. So it's a best buy, and I bought it for 1,12,000 from Flipkart. 1,12,000 Indian rupees. I would say it's the best deal I got, because at that money getting an RTX 3060 is quite difficult. I mean, there is one more laptop, I think, from, I don't know, that other vendor. They also had RTX, but the TGP was lower, around, I think, less than 85 watt, whereas this one is 100 watt. Now I just got to know that Acer has released firmware where you can actually, tweak the TGP much higher. But 100 watt TGP for a RTX 3060 at this configuration is pretty good deal. See, that's one thing. Okay, like there are a lot of laptops available. They'll put a card, but they actually limit the TGP. So which is actually like, I mean, of no use kind of thing. Also, your Predator GPU, managing console is pretty good. I couldn't cross. I mean, the temperature limit was never hit the that maximum limit. So in that regard, the thermals, the graphics performance, CPU performance, everything is so nice. And last but not the least, the battery one. So it's giving me around 3.5 hours to 4 hours. So I mean, that's not bad. Anyway, that I have a continuous power supply here, so it's not an issue. But I don't know, I mean, how it affects me. There are a lot of people who will be looking for more than, say, 6-hour battery, but maybe they have to think about it. But otherwise, it's a very nice thing. Next, second is your power brick. So it's quite heavy, but it's not so difficult to carry around, and I like this because it's very functional. You can see this, the power cord is quite long and my power sockets are quite far. So I mean, this is a workshop around, and I'd be doing a lot of things here, so that's why like power cards are quite at a distance. But this is, I would say, it's a very functional. I mean, whoever designed this one, I'm very thankful to them, because my other power cards were not so functional. But yeah, it's good, sturdy, and the power jacks are perfect. You have I mean, the slots and all you can actually read about. So I don't use all the slots. I use USB and HDMI slots. So that's it. LAN, anyway, I don't know. I mean, in my old laptop also I've used for more than 10 years, but I never used LAN port there. Always Wi-Fi. So LAN port is, never used it. Maybe time to get rid of LAN port, I guess. Audio jack and USB. Yeah, those are the basic things which comes in every laptop. So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in one particular requirement where you have a very, requirement for a good workstation. See, there are NVIDIA Quadro card workstations are available, but they are very expensive. I mean, if you want to get the same performance in a say Dell Precision series, it will cost you almost twice the amount of what it is. So yeah, summing it up, if you are a designer who are looking for one good machine to handle all your day-to-day work requirement, this is the one to go. This is a Helios 3000 Predator series with RTX 3060. Acer also has another series called Nitro. There also, I think they're giving the same configuration, but I don't recommend it, because the GPU is like TGP is much lower, and build quality is not so good. Because for me, specifications come second, the design build quality comes first. Because if the laptop is built nicely, that can last longer. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.